Willkommen zurück, Boris.
Tonight, the Stig drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here. I'm Chris Harris, and this is the Top Gear Horizon Special. Ah yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object, the world's least obedient racing driver. Right then, the Lotus Elise, a 90s classic based on the age-old roadster recipe. 2 seats, engine in the middle, rear-wheel drive. Not an ounce of fat. This is what driving is all about. But this isn't just any Elise, it's a Sport 190, a tuned-up, stripped-out Elise for track days. Even the passenger seat is an optional extra. But who needs friends anyway? Friends are expensive and heavy. A serious slide there. Loving your work, Stiggy. It weighs well under 700 kilos and makes 190 horsepower from its 1.8-litre engine, which revs to 8,000 RPM. Just listen to that. Whoops. Happens to the best of us. One more go should do it. I'm Chris Harris, and this is the Top Gear Horizon Special. Ah yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object, the world's least obedient racing driver. Right then, the Lotus Elise, a 90s classic based on the age-old roadster recipe. 2 seats, engine in the middle, rear-wheel drive. Not an ounce of fat. This is what driving is all about. Completely sideways now. Making it look easy too. But this isn't just any Elise, it's a Sport 190, a tuned-up, stripped-out Elise for track days. Even the passenger seat is an optional extra. But who needs friends anyway? Friends are expensive and heavy. weighs well under 700 kilos and makes 190 horsepower from its 1.8-litre engine, which revs to 8,000 RPM. Just listen to that. A serious slide there. Loving your work, Stiggy. And of course, because it's a Lotus, it sticks to the famous philosophy of the man who founded the company, Colin Chapman. Simplify, then add lightness, he said. The Sport 190 also adds a full roll cage, just in case. All right, it's not the fastest way around a corner, but it's definitely the most entertaining. Made it! Was there ever any doubt? The Series 1 Elise is, after all, one of the best handling cars ever made. The Sport 190 is its hardcore cousin, a road-going racer you can drive to work. And across fields, it turns out. But if it's true agricultural transport you're after, we have just the thing. Ooh, a BMW 1M. Great car. Hang on, that's my BMW 1M. Seriously? Not funny. Who gave Stig the keys? I mean, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's going to smell of onions. Ode to Stig. It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker. It's a BMW, so of course it's rear-wheel drive. 50-50 weight distribution too. It's a natural-born drifter.
Links abbiegen.
That's the last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? Well, this isn't stressful to watch. Not at all. Three-litre straight six, 335 horsepower, 2 turbos, and as much sideways action as you like.
Metern links abbiegen.
Look at the smoke! Please leave me some tread for the drive home, Stiggy. Seriously, come on.
Links abbiegen.
Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now. One of the best BMWs ever made, this. Born to be driven by me. Got to admit though, Stig does kind of suit it.
Im Kreisverkehr die zweite Ausfahrt nehmen.
Almost there now. Oh, what a shame. I was really getting into that. Just park it up now, Stig, and mind the curbs.
In 200 Metern rechts abbiegen. Rechts abbiegen.
Take as long as you like. I've got nothing else to do. Seriously? Not funny. Who gave Stig the keys? I mean, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's gonna smell of onions. Ode Stig. It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker.
Rechts abbiegen. In 200 Metern links abbiegen. Links abbiegen.
That's the last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now. Look at the smoke! Please leave me some tread for the drive home, Stiggy. Seriously, come on. It's a BMW, so of course it's rear-wheel drive. 50-50 weight distribution too. It's a natural-born drifter.
In 400 Metern links abbiegen. Links abbiegen.
Three-litre straight six, 335 horsepower, 2 turbos, and as much sideways action as you like. Well, this isn't stressful to watch. Not at all. One of the best BMWs ever made, this. Born to be driven by me. Got to admit though, Stig does kind of suit it.
Im Kreisverkehr die zweite Ausfahrt nehmen.
Almost there now. Oh, what a shame. I was really getting into that. Just park it up now, Stig, and mind the curbs. Now, anyone else want to go? No? Don't say I didn't ask. Right. Back to the actual script now, if you don't mind. This is Top Gear's Tractor. It's a tractor, obviously, but with a 5.7-litre Chevy V8 making 500 horsepower. And here comes the Stig again. Farm Stig. Born in a barn, they say, weaned by pigs, can plough a field in under 6 seconds. There's a speed camera on the M68. Rumour has it, it only flashes above 87.2 miles an hour. Our tractor has been officially clocked at 87.2 miles an hour, making it the world's fastest tractor. But I reckon it'll go even faster. Steady on, Stig. Those are 54-inch mud tyres, remember? They get a bit squishy through the corners. Nobody needs to get the harvest in that quickly. Right, here comes the speed camera. Hope they put some film in it. Whoa! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's a new tractor speed record and some impressively fast farming. If you want to spread slurry in a hurry, you know what you need. Now, though, it's time to hail a ride in something completely different. I called a cab earlier. Local company, Aisha's Taxis. Excellent service. Got me here in no time. Unsurprising, really. I mean, look at what turned up. Hands down the quickest cab I've ever been in. Which got me thinking, how fast could this thing actually go? So I had a word with Aisha. Asked if we could borrow her cab for a trip to the seaside. To Bamborough Beach, in fact. where we could stretch the taxi's legs a bit. Although, I might have forgotten to tell her who'd be driving. You've guessed it, the cabbie who'll always get you to your destination very early, but probably won't be anywhere near where you asked to go. Oh, I see, the Stig's warming up the tyres. A good old-fashioned rolling burnout. We ordered some spare rubber, right? Now that's what I call a cab. No clattery diesel engine here. This has a V12 with over 750 horsepower, plus bucket seats. Beaded bucket seats, presumably. From now on, I say all cabs should have wide bodies and flared arches. Think about it. More stability, more speed, more downforce, more room for your terrified passengers.
In 400 Metern rechts abbiegen.
It even has slick tyres for maximum grip on a bone-dried drag strip. So they should be interesting when we hit the beach.
Metern links abbiegen. Links abbiegen.
Just goes to show you can slide almost anything if you know how, even a taxi.
In 400 Metern links abbiegen. Links abbiegen. In 400 Metern rechts abbiegen. Rechts abbiegen. Links abbiegen.
Good work from the stick there. I'd say we're nicely warmed up for the next bit. So here we are then. In the old days, daredevils used smooth, sandy beaches like this to see how fast their cars could go. Many early land speed records were set on beaches. Miles of space, nothing to hit. Sounds easy, right? Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, 1 in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy. A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me an idea.